Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling like you barely slept at all? Or maybe you've noticed that little tasks, walking up the stairs, bending down to pick something up, even just getting out of a chair, feel harder than they used. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Aging brings changes, but that doesn't mean you have to accept feeling sluggish, stiff, or tired all the time. In fact, with just a few simple adjustments to your daily routine, you can boost your energy, improve your strength, and feel years younger. Today, we're talking about the best healthy habits for seniors in 2025. Practical, science-backed tips that can help you stay active, independent, and full of life. No complicated diets, no extreme workouts, just small, doable changes that make a big difference. Because here's the truth. Your body still listens to what you do for it. If you treat it well, it will reward you with more energy, better mobility, and a sharper mind. Let's start with one of the most overlooked but powerful ways to feel better every single day: hydration. I know. You've probably heard drink more water 1,000 times before. But hear me out. Most seniors don't realize that as we age, our bodies lose the ability to sense thirst as well as they used to. By the time you feel thirsty, your body is already dehydrated. And even mild dehydration can cause fatigue, dizziness, joint pain, and even confusion. That's why staying ahead of it is so important. The good news? You don't need to force yourself to chug 8 glasses of water if that feels overwhelming. Instead, try sipping on fluids throughout the day. Herbal tea, flavored water, or even broth-based soups count. If you struggle to remember, keep a water bottle nearby and take small sips whenever you see it. Your body will thank you with better digestion, smoother joints, and more energy. Now, while drinking enough water is essential, what you eat plays an equally important role in how you feel. And one of the biggest mistakes many people make is skipping protein. You might not think much about it, but protein is crucial for keeping your muscles strong, your metabolism running, and even your immune system working properly. The problem? Many seniors don't eat enough of it, and over time that leads to muscle loss, weakness, and a slower recovery from illness. The fix is simple: include some protein with every meal. You don't have to eat giant steaks or drink protein shakes, just small, consistent amounts throughout the day. Eggs for breakfast, a handful of nuts as a snack, some beans or chicken in your lunch. Little changes like these help keep your eyes, muscles strong, your energy up, and your body feeling supported. And here's something many people don't realize. What you eat at breakfast can set the tone for your entire day. If you start your morning with sugary cereals, pastries, or just a cup of coffee, you're setting yourself up for an energy crash later. Instead, go for a breakfast that includes protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Something like scrambled eggs with avocado and whole grain toast, or oatmeal with nuts and berries. You'll feel fuller longer, have more stable energy, and even keep your blood sugar in check. Feeling better already? Good, because we're just getting started. If you're enjoying these tips so far, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps get this information out to more people who need it. And if you want to keep learning easy, practical ways to stay healthy and strong, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'd also love to hear from you. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to make your health a priority this year. Thanks for being here, and let's keep going. Now that we've covered the importance of hydration and protein, let's talk about something that might surprise you: movement. Not just exercise, but movement throughout your entire day. You see, a lot of people think that staying healthy means hitting the gym or doing intense workouts, but the truth is, the little things you do all day long add up even more. Sitting for long periods, whether it's watching TV, reading, or scrolling on your phone, can actually speed up aging. It slows your metabolism, weakens your muscles, and even affects your circulation. That's why one of the simplest, most powerful things you can do for your health is to move more often, even in small ways. Think of it this way: every time you stand up, stretch, or take a few steps, you're sending a message to your body to stay strong and active. If you've ever felt stiff after sitting for too long, that's your body telling you it needs movement. So here's an easy habit to try. Every 30 minutes, stand up and do something. Walk around the room, stretch your arms, roll your shoulders, march in place. Whatever feels good. It doesn't have to be long, just enough to keep your body from getting too tight and sluggish. And if you're looking for something even more effective, try strength snacks. These are tiny bursts of strength exercises that take less than a minute but can do wonders for your body. A few squats while you wait for your coffee to brew. A couple of push-ups against the kitchen counter. Standing on one foot while brushing your teeth to work on balance. These little movements help keep your muscles engaged and your body strong, and they take almost no extra time out of your day. Speaking of balance, let's talk about stability, because one of the biggest concerns as we age is preventing falls. A simple stumble can lead to serious injuries, but the good news is you can train your body to stay steady. A quick test. Can you stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds without wobbling? If that feels tricky, don't worry. Balance is something you can improve at any age. One easy trick is to practice standing with your feet closer together while you brush your teeth or wash the dishes. Over time, your body learns to adjust, and you'll feel more stable in everyday life. And while balance and movement keep your body strong, we can't forget about your mind. Because just like your muscles, your brain needs exercise too. Ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in there? Or struggled to remember a name you just heard? That's completely normal, but the key is keeping your brain engaged and active. One of the best ways to do this is by challenging it with something new, learning a new skill, playing word games, or even using your non-dominant hand for simple tasks like brushing your hair. These activities keep your brain flexible, sharp, and ready to take on new challenges. And here's an unexpected brain booster: social interaction. Spending time with friends, family, or even chatting with a neighbor can do wonders for your mental health. It's been shown to lower stress, improve memory, and even help you live longer. If you ever feel like skipping a phone call or turning down an invitation, remind yourself, it's not just about fun. It's about keeping your mind and body strong for years to come. If these tips are making sense to you, take a second to hit that like button. It really helps spread this information to more people who need it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more simple, powerful ways to stay healthy. Drop a 2 in the comments. If you're going to add more movement into your day, you've got this and I'm cheering you on. Now that we've talked about movement, balance, and keeping your brain sharp, let's dive into something that plays a bigger role in your health than you might realize: sleep. A lot of people assume that poor sleep is just part of getting older. Maybe you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, tossing and turning, or feeling exhausted even after a full night's rest. But here's the truth. Your body still needs good sleep to heal, recharge, and keep you feeling young. And while aging can change your sleep patterns, there are things you can do to get deeper, more restful sleep every night. One of the biggest sleep disruptors? Late-night screen time. If you like to watch TV or scroll on your phone before bed, the blue light from those screens can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime, making it harder to fall asleep. Instead, try switching to a calming bedtime routine. Reading a book, listening to relaxing music, or doing some gentle stretching. Even dimming the lights an hour before bed can help signal to your body that it's time to wind down. And let's talk about one of the most common mistakes people make: drinking caffeine too late in the day. Did you know caffeine can stay in your system for up to 10 hours? That afternoon cup of coffee or tea might be the reason you're struggling to fall asleep at night. If you need a pick-me-up later in the day, try switching to herbal tea or simply drinking more water. Dehydration can sometimes make you feel tired when you're not actually sleepy. Another powerful way to improve your sleep is to keep a consistent schedule. Your body loves routine, and going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, yes, even on weekends, helps regulate your internal clock. If you find yourself waking up too early, try getting some morning sunlight as soon as possible. Natural light in the morning helps reset your body's rhythm, making it easier to sleep through the night. But sleep isn't just about quantity. It's about quality too. If you're waking up sore, stiff, or restless, your sleeping environment, might need an upgrade. A good mattress and pillow that support your joints can make all the difference. If you tend to wake up hot, try using breathable cotton sheets or keeping your bedroom cool at night. Small adjustments like these can have a huge impact on how rested you feel in the morning. And here's something interesting. Deep breathing. Exercises before bed can help relax your nervous system and prepare your body for sleep. Try this. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, then exhale slowly for 8 seconds. Repeat this a few times and you'll be amazed at how much calmer you feel. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about another key ingredient to a long, healthy life: managing stress. Stress doesn't just affect your mood, it impacts everything, from your heart health to your immune system. And unfortunately, a lot of seniors deal with stress from things like health concerns, financial worries, or even loneliness. But the good news is, there are simple ways to manage it before it takes a toll on your well-being. One of the most powerful stress relievers is gratitude. It might sound simple, but taking just a few moments each day to focus on what's good in your life can shift your entire mindset. Try this. Every morning or before bed, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's a sunny day, a good conversation, or the feeling of warm coffee in your hands. This small habit can help train your brain to focus on the positive, which lowers stress and boosts happiness. And let's not forget about the power of deep, meaningful breaths. When you feel overwhelmed, pause for a moment and take a few slow, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, hold for a few seconds, and then exhale fully. This simple practice helps lower your heart rate, reduce tension, and bring you back to the present moment. If you're finding these tips helpful so far, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps more people discover these important health tips. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more ways to stay strong and vibrant. Drop a 3 in the comments if you're going to focus on better sleep and stress relief. You deserve to feel your best every day. Now that we've covered sleep and stress, let's talk about something that often gets overlooked, but plays a massive role in your overall health: your gut. You've probably heard the saying, "You are what you eat," but a more accurate way to think about it is, you are what you digest and absorb. Your gut health affects everything, from your immune system to your energy levels, even your mood. And as we age, digestion can slow down, leading to issues like bloating, constipation, or discomfort after meals. But the good news? Keeping your gut healthy isn't complicated. One of the best things you can do for your digestive system is to eat more fiber. Fiber acts like a gentle broom, keeping everything moving smoothly and feeding the good bacteria in your gut. Foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, and nuts are packed with fiber, and adding just a little more to your diet can make a big difference. If you're not used to eating a lot of fiber, start slowly. Too much too fast can cause bloating. A simple way to begin is by swapping white bread for whole grain, adding a handful of berries to your breakfast, or including a small salad with your meals. And here's a simple trick. Drink a glass of warm water with lemon first thing in the morning. It helps kickstart your digestion, hydrate your body, and get things moving naturally. Plus, it's refreshing. Another gut-friendly habit? Probiotics. These are the good bacteria that help keep your digestive system balanced. You can find them in foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi. If you're not a fan of fermented foods, a good probiotic supplement can also do the trick. Just be sure to choose one with a variety of strains to get the most benefit. But just as important as what you eat is how you eat. Have you ever found yourself rushing through meals, barely chewing your food before swallowing? Your stomach doesn't have teeth. Your mouth is where digestion starts. Chewing your food thoroughly makes it easier for your body to break it down and absorb the nutrients. Plus, eating slowly gives your brain time to register when you're full, which can prevent overeating. Now let's talk about something that affects gut health, but might not be the first thing that comes to mind: stress. When you're stressed, your body goes into fight or flight mode, and digestion takes a back seat. That's why many people experience stomach issues when they're anxious. To help with this, try eating in a relaxed environment. Take deep breaths before meals, sit down at a table instead of eating on the go, and truly enjoy your food. It makes a bigger difference than you might think. And while we're on the topic of what goes into your body, let's touch on something that can either boost your health or drag it down. Sugar. Sugar is sneaky. It hides in foods you wouldn't expect, like bread, sauces, and even so-called healthy snacks. Too much sugar can lead to inflammation, weight gain, and energy crashes, and it can even speed up aging. But cutting back doesn't mean you have to give up everything sweet. Instead of reaching for processed snacks or sugary drinks, try satisfying your sweet tooth with natural alternatives. Fresh fruit, dark chocolate with high cocoa content, or even a spoonful of honey in your tea can give you that sweet fix without the harmful effects of refined sugar. And if you find yourself craving sugar often, try increasing your protein and healthy fats. Sometimes cravings are actually your body's way of asking for more nutrients. Making small changes like these can have a big impact on how you feel every single day. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. Just taking one step at a time toward healthier choices is enough to make a difference. If you're enjoying these tips and learning something new, don't forget to like this video. It helps more people find this valuable information. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button so you can keep getting easy, practical health tips. Drop a 4 in the comments if you're ready to take care of your gut and cut back on sugar. Your body will thank you. Now that we've talked about gut health and reducing sugar, let's focus on one of the most powerful tools for staying healthy and feeling your best: staying socially connected. You might not think of friendships and social connections as a health tip, but science says otherwise. Studies show that people who stay socially active live longer, have sharper minds, and even experience less pain. On the other hand, loneliness can actually weaken your immune system, increase stress, and raise your risk of conditions like heart disease and dementia. The good news? It's never too late to build strong connections and meaningful relationships. One of the best ways to do this is by staying engaged in activities that bring you joy. Do you love gardening? Join a local gardening club. Enjoy reading? Find a book club or start one with friends. Volunteering is another fantastic way to stay connected while making a difference. Whether it's helping at a community center, mentoring younger people, or even just checking in on neighbors, these small actions can create a sense of purpose and connection. And don't underestimate the power of a simple phone call. If you haven't spoken to an old friend or family member in a while, pick up the phone and reach out. You never know how much a short conversation can brighten both your day and theirs. But what if you struggle with socializing or feel like your circle has gotten smaller over the years? That's completely normal, and it's something you can work on at your own pace. Start with small steps. Say hello to someone new, join an online community, or even just spend more time in places where people gather, like parks or coffee shops. Sometimes just being around others can lift your mood and open the door to new friendships. Now, let's talk about something just as important as staying socially connected: staying mentally strong. Keeping your mind active is one of the best ways to maintain memory, focus, and mental sharpness as you age. And the best part? You don't need to do anything complicated. Simple activities like puzzles, crosswords, or even learning a new hobby can give your brain the challenge it needs to stay sharp. Ever wanted to learn a new language, play an instrument, try painting, or writing? Now is the perfect time. When you engage in new and stimulating activities, your brain forms new connections, which can help protect against cognitive decline. And don't forget about the power of movement when it comes to mental clarity. Even a short walk outside can boost creativity, reduce stress, and improve your mood. Fresh air, sunlight, and a change of scenery can do wonders for your brain. If you ever feel foggy or sluggish, try stepping outside for a few minutes. You might be surprised at how much better you feel. Laughter is another underrated but powerful health booster. Watching a funny movie, reminiscing about old stories, or simply allowing yourself to find humor in everyday life can lower stress hormones, strengthen your immune system, and even improve heart health. So don't hold back, laugh often, and Enjoy the little moments. Before we wrap up, let's bring everything together. The key to staying healthy and vibrant isn't about making big, drastic changes. It's about small, daily habits that add up over time. Drink more water, move your body, get good sleep, nourish your gut, connect with others, and keep your mind active. Every little step you take makes a difference. And remember, your health is in your hands. No matter your age, it's never too late to feel better, move better, and live better. You have so much life ahead of you, so make the most of it. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. It lets me know you're enjoying this content and helps others find it too. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more simple and powerful ways to stay healthy. Drop a 5 in the comments if you're ready to keep your body and mind strong. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.